Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie. This is Blazer the Morkie, and we're here with your reading for the next 10 days. Today, we're going to be taking a look at your energy, the energy of the person or situation connected to you, and then how those energies mingle and dance in the middle. We'll close it off with an oracle card for the Scorpio collective. Please keep in mind, these are general readings, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. For additional context and texture, be sure to watch your sun, moon, rising, and north node videos. That will help paint the complete picture and give you more information. And then also you can check the description below. I have links to personal readings, connecting with me on social media, donations, all the good stuff. Be sure to look there. Every other Sunday, I am live here on YouTube doing a little party, a little tarot party, and answering questions. So be sure to check out the live section of my channel as well, and you can go back and see what we've done before. We're having a great time with that, okay? And then also at the time of this reading dropping out there, I am doing a women's webinar called Hack the Lack, and that's going to be on December 17th. So if that's something you're interested in, get in that description, connect with me, and I'll tell you more about it. Okay, Scorpio, woo, you got as your overall energy the sun, joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. Woo, good, good, Scorpio, beautiful. A lot of opening up to joy energy there. I really love that. The vibration of joy is so powerful, and really thinking about the ways on a day-to-day basis that you might engage in joyful activity. Important for you right now. On your side here, you get the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, big changes for you, Scorpio, big changes. Things are feeling new and fresh. I'm not surprised that sun came up for you. I'm not surprised, Joy. I think you're feeling good about these changes that are happening. I'm looking forward to clarifying that. But right now, I get that real feel-good energy for you. For the person connected to you, they get the Five of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. This person is in a bit of a different energy. As joyful and just lit up as you are, Scorpio, I'm a little concerned about this other person's energy. They could be projecting an energy of jealousy upon you with this Five of Wands, or bringing kind of conflict, or just, you know, listening to disagree, something like that. They're supposed to be learning something from you, stepping into this joyful energy. But man, are they going to? I feel like they're either preoccupied or they're just not seeing the value here. And so that could bring in a little bit of frustration. In the connecting energies, you get the Three of Swords, that's separation, that's pain. And you get the Four of Pentacles, looking for security, but also kind of wanting to have some solitude from this connection right now. So this could be a connection, whether romantic or not, that's on pause, or someone you're trying to have boundaries with, because this beautiful joy, life force energy, and what you're showing me with these aces suggests to me that you're in this place where you're bringing it in. So let's see what this Ace of Wands says for you. The Two of Wands, how cool is that for a progression? And the Seven of Swords. For some of you Scorpios, whomever this person is to you, they're really not supporting your energy on your path to joy right now. It may be a time for you to cut your losses with them and really get focused on moving forward. Or you may have had the realization that your path forward really doesn't include them. At one point, this relationship may have been more supportive, it may have been more harmonious, but now it's time for you, and I'm getting cut your losses and move on, because you're setting your sights to the beyond. Like you are in manifestation mode, you are in joy mode, and what a beautiful energy to be calling in your manifestations. Sometimes We have to leave certain things behind as we move into these more aligned energies for ourselves. Let's look at this Ace of Swords for you. You get the Chariot and the Eight of Pentacles. See, this is really cool because clarity is really important to you. And there's an acknowledgement here that in your relationship with this person, you've worked really hard to build it or to make it better or to perfect your communication. You really made moves to like approach them from your intuition and really honoring your intuition and your connection with them. And also with your vision toward what you want for the future. There's a lot of clarity here. It's like a really beautiful, brilliant, shiny diamond. So, I'm thinking like, what's that song? Shine On, You Crazy Diamond, or something like that. That's you. That's you, Scorpio. You're really shining here. And at the same time, you're showing me, I've really worked on building better relationships with myself, with my thoughts, and it's important to me. It's important to me what I've done and where I've come from with that, and how I move forward is going to look different than it did when I first set out on my journey. For the Wheel of Fortune, you get the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So you have both 9 and 10 of Cups here. You're manifesting to bring more authentic, connected, supportive love into your life. You feel very emotionally strong about this at this time. You are ready to welcome the right people to your table, but they've got to be aligned. They've got to be in alignment. I feel like you have definitely explored the contrast in your current relationships with different people. So if you take a look at all the people that you know, inner, middle, outer circle, wherever they land for you, you've really taken a look at that. You've done a review, and you really want, at the end of the day, for the people that end up at the table with you to be ones who are in alignment, to be ones who will celebrate this joy and this newfound vitality that you have, that will raise their cup to you. And if they're unable or unwilling to do that, it's a no for you. Let's look at this 5 of Wands for this other person here. They've got the 9 of Pentacles and they've got the Wheel of Fortune. Through their relationship and connection to you, one of the learnings that they are supposed to have picked up, I'm not sure if they have, based on what I see between the two of you, was to be able to focus on their own house and keeping their own house clean. And when I say house, I mean their soul, their body, their mind, their emotions. Like, there's an element of codependency here. And when I feel that maybe they projected codependent behaviors upon you, it caused a lot of friction and it caused a lot of disagreement. This is meant to draw their attention to that. They're meant to be working on that. They are weaving their own fate. I'm called to say that. They are weaving their own fate here. And that's something that you need to be assured of. I feel like some of you may have taken on a certain level of responsibility for this person's behaviors, that it's time for them to work on that and to take it back, right? So lessons learned on both sides here, or lessons are supposed to be being learned. For you, don't take on other people's stuff. I know it's hard. You're a water sign. You're intuitive. And especially if this could be somebody that you were deeply connected to. You probably were very intensely affected by them. It seems that you're really turning toward joy now, though, and I'm not sure they're in that place. For the 9 of Swords, so kind of that stressful energy, that sometimes leads us to realization if we focus the energy correctly. They get the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Their process is slower going with this. They're working on themselves, but they're not in this vibe of the sun. The sun is not yet shining for this person, and I think it's because they have some of their own internal conflict to work out. Again, that's got to be their process. They're looking at it, or at least subconsciously they are, but it's very slow going. The realizations that that are lined up for them by the universe, by their greater being, it's very slow going. There's more of a momentum, a vitality on your side. Let's look at this Seven of Cups for them. This, I feel like I just saw similar cards in Cancer's reading. So if you're dealing with a Cancer, check out that reading. This person, their Seven of Cups is clarified by the Devil and the Five of Cups. This person does not know how to process emotions in a healthy way. When you look at them, especially first impression, this would be the kind of person that I feel like would have struggle with emotional intelligence. They would have a problem with reading people and acting from authentic places and being authentic in situations. Could be for some of you are dealing with someone who's just more immature, but also, you know, they're supposed to be learning here, and I think they're having a bit of trouble knowing how to deal with their emotions. But at the same time, with the Devil here, I don't think they're asking for help. They should be going to see a therapist, going to do something to better their life, you know, make some good choices for themselves. That's a struggle for them right now. It is really being influenced by their own false lack of control over things. So, looking a little harder for that person there. For the Three of Swords, the energy that you bring in, so this is the connective energy, the Three of Swords, pain, separation. You bring in the energy of the King of Swords, but your energy is turned away from this person. I think you've made your decision that it's no longer healthy for you to focus on them. Strength comes up on their side because they have to find that inner strength to get through. So let's say you're in a relationship with this person and you've ended things and you're moving on. You're in these new energies and you're focused on joy. No matter what this person decides to do or not do, understanding that you're not responsible for whatever goes on here. They have to find their own inner strength. They have to be willing to tame themselves and explore their own personality, their own trauma, their own actions in ways that are much more accountable. So of course it's going to take strength because they're maybe used to being either enabled, and I'm not, sometimes water signs, we can enable others a little bit much, especially if, we care about them. They've got to learn to overcome the energies for which they've been enabled and the codependent kind of energy. So it's going to take some strength for them. They've got to work on themselves here. Let's look at this Four of Pentacles and the energy between the two of you. You bring in the energy of the Star, Aquarius energy. They bring in the energy of the Emperor, fire energy. When the two of you come together, at least for the time being, I am getting that little bit of clash of like, you're like the oxygen and it just, they're on fire and it kind of fuels their fire and it kind of blows up. Things like kind of blow up. Maybe that's where all the codependent disagreeing energy, seems like the two of you would be at odds coming together in the physical and are at odds energetically, but in the energetic, we can work with that, right? And so physical separation right now, there may be blocking going on here. There may be, just blocking them off social media, that may be needed. If you've been considering doing that, it looks like a good idea for the two of your energies to separate, because you're really focused on your dreams. You've got the sun is a star, you've got the star, like, and then if you're not being fed by the relationship with this person in that way where they can really come to the table in alignment, like I said, it's a no-go. And they appear to be more stubborn and in their ego, Scorpio. So that's kind of rough. Let's get a card from the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle to close off your reading, Scorpio. Scorpio, you got the number 9 card. Amble with contentment. Waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous now. And I think so. When it comes to acting in correspondence with the relationship to this person, I would hold off on that. The energies do not look really good right now for the two of you to be in physical contact. There's just too much differing energies. It's not a match. So I would wait on that. And when we look at the overall energy of the sun, that's where you're taking things. That's where you are reaching for alignment, illumination, vitality. And with this other person being in a slower moving energy, as it applies to them evolving themselves, you are being advised to hold off, to wait. You know, it doesn't mean you can't love them from a distance, but you can give space to this. And a lot is in motion here. I wanted to show you here, like, let's look at this one more time. Let's look at the moving, almost like vortex energies of the sun. Something's opening up, it kind of goes in. And the moving vortex energies of this card that encourages you to wait, to hold off, and don't act toward this person. Unless you're blocking them right now, don't act toward them. We can revisit this later. Now's your time to focus on your joy. Scorpio, focus on that joy. It's not selfish. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. These are energies you're meant to be moving in. You deserve to have the people at your table who are in alignment and will raise their cup to you. And you deserve to shine on. Shine bright like a diamond. You know the songs, right? All right, Scorpio, I have really enjoyed doing this reading for you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.